Our club chairman is Roger Mead.
Good morning, one and all. I will only speak for about 20 minutes. No, seriously, with this, there's a few thank yous I do need on your behalf to give. Firstly, to the organiser of the whole day, which is Ian Fleming. I don't know where he is, but you know where he is, so a big thanks for Ian. There he is. Because none of this would have happened without his help. Equally, none of it would have happened without the Cheshire and Wales group. Where are you? Because they put all the time into organising runs and they're marshalling you into the car parks. They don't get much chance to actually enjoy the cars because they're giving the help for you. So thank you for that round of applause for them. Now, I said it in my editorial in the last magazine. As an owners club, we owe a big thanks to Mazda for continuing to support the best sports car that was ever built. Yes? Yay! And they followed it up with a Mk4. And I can't understand why you're all wanting to see it, because you've seen it online, you've analysed it, you've sent in messages saying this is rubbish, that's rubbish, but actually 99% of it is just what we wanted. But the thing you want to do is drive it. Unfortunately, you can't do that. But a big thank you to Mazda for actually continuing to support the best budget sports car that exists. They started off with Mark 1 and the Le Mans version down there, and now the Mk4. So they're committed for at least another 5-8 years of supporting the MX-5. That's all I want to say. Hooray! I now want to hand over to Vicky on behalf of Mazda UK, who's going to formally unveil and talk to you about the new car. Vicky, round of applause.
Thanks, Roger. Right, great. Thanks, guys, for coming today, and thanks for inviting us here again to your spring rally. It's fantastic to see so many of you here. Oh, gosh. And I'm glad to see the sun shining as well, because at least we can all drive our cars as we like with the roof down, which is fantastic. I'm not too close, sorry. Not used to microphones. Here? Is that Oulton? Is that fine? Okay, good, thank you. Right, now, I'm really sorry to say, but unfortunately, we couldn't get the Mk4 here today. So actually under here, it's a Mark 1. Is that okay? Okay. I'm only joking, honestly, it is the Mk4 under here. So, as I said, this is the next generation Mazda MX-5, the Mk4. Now, it's hard to believe that 25 years ago, the success of this car really was in doubt due to the industry and how two-seat sports cars were at the time. So, I'm really, really glad to say that 25 years later, this car has been a fantastic success, and you guys really have helped us with that. And it's, as I said, great to see all of you guys here today supporting the MX-5. Now, we know how much you guys love the original, the Mark 1, the pure driving fun, the no frills, the open top sports car fun, and we know that you also want another car that's just like that. So the Mark 4, it really does go back to the roots of the original, back to the Mark 1. We get that amazing pure open top sports car fun, as I said. Now, obviously you can't see it, but when you have a look at it, you need to look at the dimensions of it. It's actually the shortest MX-5 ever to be produced. It's also we've also lowered the height, we've lowered the bonnet, and also it's got a much lower centre of gravity. In terms of the driving position as well, the driving position is slightly further back in the car, giving you that real connection with the road. Now also, the wide stance at the front, it's the widest MX-5 ever to be produced. This also gives us a really fantastic presence on the road as well. Now, what all this means is obviously not only we have a fantastic looking car, but also we retain those fantastic driving dynamics. Oh, I'm doing it again. Here. So,
She phoned.
oh, sorry about that. Anyway, as I was saying, so we've got the 50-50 weight distribution, the lightweight chassis. This is about 100 kilograms lighter than the Mark III. We've also got the rear wheel drive as well, But in addition to that, we also have our fantastic new SkyActiv technology featured on this car. Also the latest in-car infotainment entertainment system as well. So what this means is you get the best of both worlds really. So we get that great fun drive, we also get the latest technology as well. Now, it's not only us that's saying this car's great. You might have seen it on Top Gear recently. Anybody see it on Top Gear? Yeah, fantastic. Obviously it was on the last ever Top Gear, so clearly... sorry, what was that? What's Top Gear? Yeah. So obviously, yeah, it was the last ever Top Gear, so clearly they just couldn't follow up with anything better than this car, so they had to stop making the show altogether completely, so there we go. Now, we first saw this car back in September in Barcelona, and we've actually got a celebrity here today because Roger was the first MX-5 owner to sit in a Mark IV, even though he wasn't really allowed to, so thanks for that, Roger. I think you did that twice as well, which was great. Thanks for that. Caused us all a bit of a scare, but anyway, there we go. Now, you see, you just went for it. It was great. Thanks. Now, as I said, we really do appreciate your affection over the years for Mazda and obviously for the MX-5 as well. And to be honest, without your support, I would be managing family cars now. So thanks for that. I really appreciate that. And it's also great to speak to so many of you as well about your passion about the car. I really do feed that back to Japan as well, and we all really do appreciate your support for the car. Now, some of you may have seen that we are going to be the central feature mark at Goodwood this year. So hopefully we'll see quite a few of you there, so you can come and see us. It's going to be a hell of a show, so please do get your tickets and come and see us there. There will be a competition to win some tickets, but Ian will be able to talk to you about that later. I haven't told him yet, so hope he's not having a heart attack. So, before I actually reveal the car, I just want to let you guys know this is a prototype, so bear in mind it is quite delicate. So if you wouldn't mind staying behind the barriers, we can't let you sit in it unfortunately, but obviously you can have a look at the car. Are we ready? Come and join me. Okay. We are here to take your questions today, so please come and speak to us. We're happy to talk to you about the car and have a fabulous day. Should we do a countdown? Okay, so we've got to take the top off first. Right, would you like to do a countdown with me? Start from 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Have a good day, everyone.